Hey everyone. In a world that often tells us we need more, minimalism and frugal living offer a refreshing alternative. Minimalism, at its core, is about prioritizing what truly matters and removing the excess stuff, physical and mental, from our lives. It's about owning less stuff and living intentionally. Frugal living goes hand in hand with this by being mindful of our spending habits in a way that aligns with our values. Now you might be thinking, does that mean living like a monk with no money? Absolutely not. It's about finding freedom from the pressures of consumerism, freedom from financial stress, and the freedom to pursue what truly matters to you. It's about being intentional with your money so you can use it on the things that truly light you up. In this video, we're going to dive deep into 10 practical tips that'll help you embrace the power of minimalism and frugal living without making drastic sacrifices or compromising on the things you love. Let's get started. The foundation of frugal living, whether you're a minimalist or just starting out, is understanding your cash flow. Where is your money going each month? Now, I used to be terrified of budgeting. It felt restrictive, like I was putting myself in a financial box. But here's the thing, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about awareness and empowerment. When you track your expenses, you shine a light on your spending habits. The good, the bad, and the wait. Did I really spend that much on takeout? There are tons of budgeting apps out there, or you can go old school with a spreadsheet. Find what works for you. What matters most is consistency. Personally, I like to review my spending at the end of each month. This helps me understand my spending patterns and see where my money is going. Remember, budgeting isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. Start small, be patient, and adjust as you go. Over time, you'll find a budgeting rhythm that complements your minimalist lifestyle. We live in a culture that often values newness, but the truth is, some of my most prized possessions are secondhand finds. From furniture to clothing to electronics, the secondhand market is bursting with quality items just waiting for a new home. Think about it. Why buy something brand new when someone else is done with it and it's still in perfectly good condition? Not only is it easier on your wallet, but it's also a more sustainable way to consume. Thrift stores, online marketplaces, and even local buy-nothing groups can become your frugal living treasure troves. I recently furnished my entire living room with secondhand finds, and it honestly looks better than I could have imagined. Plus, it was a fraction of the cost of buying new. Don't be afraid to get creative and think outside the traditional retail box. You might be surprised at the gems you uncover. Our homes should be our sanctuaries, but they shouldn't drain our bank accounts. The good news is that reducing utility bills doesn't require a complete lifestyle overhaul. Start by being mindful of your energy consumption. Turn off lights when you leave a room, unplug electronics when you're not using them, and consider switching to energy-efficient light bulbs. Another area where you can often save is with your thermostat. A few degrees difference in temperature can make a noticeable difference in your monthly bill. And speaking of water, simple habits like taking shorter showers or fixing any leaky faucets can also add up to significant savings over time. These small changes might seem insignificant on their own, but trust me, when it comes to utility bills, every little bit counts. You'll be amazed at how much these small adjustments can add up over time. Eating out is convenient, I get it, but it's also a surefire way to blow your budget without even realizing it. The alternative? Meal planning and cooking at home. Now I know what you might be thinking. I don't have time for that. But here's the thing. Meal planning doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. Start by picking a day of the week to plan your meals. Browse recipes, create a grocery list, and stick to it. You can even double your recipes and freeze leftovers for those nights when you're short on time. Not only will you save money by eating in, but you'll also have complete control over the ingredients, ensuring healthier and more mindful eating habits. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about creating delicious meals from scratch. Give it a try. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Minimalism isn't just about owning less. It's about being intentional about what we surround ourselves with. And often, this means letting go of items that no longer serve us. Decluttering can be incredibly liberating. It's a chance to clear out the physical and mental clutter that's weighing us down. But here's the frugal living twist. Instead of simply throwing things away, why not see if you can earn some extra cash? Online marketplaces, consignment stores, or even hosting a good old-fashioned yard sale can turn your unused belongings into money. You might be surprised at what people are willing to buy. Plus, it's rewarding to give your pre-loved items a new lease on life. In a world of instant gratification, it's easy to default to calling a professional for every little repair or home improvement project. But before you reach for your phone, consider this. Learning basic DIY skills can save you a significant amount of money in the long run. From fixing a leaky faucet to patching up a hole in the wall, there are countless resources available online that can guide you through the process. Not only will you save money, but you'll also gain a sense of accomplishment and self-sufficiency. Plus, who knows? You might even discover a hidden talent or passion for DIY projects. When it comes to frugal living, transportation costs are often overlooked. But in reality, the costs of car ownership, gas, insurance, maintenance can really add up. If you live in an area where it's feasible, challenge yourself to embrace alternative modes of transportation, like public transport or biking. Not only is it easier on your wallet, but it's also a great way to incorporate more physical activity into your daily routine and reduce your carbon footprint. Plus, imagine all the audiobooks or podcasts you could listen to during your commute instead of focusing on traffic. In a world of targeted advertising and tempting sales, it's easier than ever to fall into the trap of impulsive spending. That's where mindful spending comes in. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about being intentional about your purchases. Before you buy something, ask yourself, do I really need this? Does this align with my values? Will this truly add value to my life? By pausing and reflecting before making a purchase, you might find that you're less likely to buy things you don't truly need or want. Remember, mindful spending isn't about restriction, it's about making conscious choices that align with your minimalist lifestyle. We live in a society that often emphasizes ownership, but what if we shifted our perspective? The sharing economy has opened up a world of possibilities when it comes to accessing the things we need without the burden of ownership. Need a dress for a special occasion? Consider renting instead of buying. Have a power tool you only use once a year? See if a neighbor would be willing to lend you theirs. By embracing the sharing economy, we can reduce consumption, save money, and foster a sense of community. There's something incredibly rewarding about growing your own food. It's a way to connect with nature, save money, and enjoy the freshest, most flavorful produce. You don't need a sprawling backyard to start a garden. Even a small balcony or windowsill can be transformed into a mini oasis for growing herbs, vegetables, or even fruits. Start small, experiment with different plants, and enjoy the fruits and vegetables of your labor. Not only will you save money on groceries, but you'll also gain a newfound appreciation for the food you eat. So there you have it, 10 practical tips to help you embrace a more frugal and minimalist life. Remember, it's not about deprivation. It's about being intentional with your resources and focusing on what truly matters. Start by implementing 1 or 2 tips that resonate with you and gradually incorporate more as you go along. You'll be amazed at how small changes can make a big difference over time. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content on minimalist and frugal living, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.